Yep, unintentionally. I wouldn't make such a mistake. Never. And I have my thing like visible, like the odometer. So I need to post a notification of the stream. Hold on, hold on. Da, 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 da. Yippee! And we go here, here. There we go. What do you mean skeleton? Oh yeah, the voice. Okay, I got you. I got you. I still use Obsidian for my main notes. I do. But hold on. Let's see, what do I have in my Obsidian notes? I'll show my screen in a moment. Hmm. Okay, there's some stuff I written about lights in my Obsidian notes. Um. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. I should write undo redo into the list. Hold on. Hello. Hi. I'm here. I did a thing where I can write here and then it appears on the screen. Awesome technology. Yeah. In OBS, I just make the text source read from a file. It's very, very simple. uh, let's see. Well, yeah, this is gonna be just about tools, I'm pretty sure. Not really much else. Um, well, actually. Oh, yeah, because there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't done. I haven't committed. I'm in the middle of changes, right? Let's see. What have I done recently? Um, oh, yeah, okay. The color picker. Oh, I can show you the color picker soon. First, I want to show you something else. I'm gonna stash all of these. So, I've spoken about my desire to make like a, yeah, soon. But first I'm gonna show something else. But for a while, I've wanted to make like the thing where I can make 2D games with this engine. But like make 3D world and then they're 2D, right? And interesting trademark symbol miss. Anyway, if I go to, there's a save for this. Hold on. Some testing. The RPG test? There we go. I have this movement mode that doesn't take into account where I'm looking, and it feels a bit strange. If I go to the menu and I click this, then it makes a lot more sense. Right? Like, it's just like top-down movement. Also, I noticed that my hands are like obscured by everything. Let me just make this bigger. But it's like top-down movement. I can even go up the stairs. Oh, this has the bad movement. Hold on. I had this fixed up, so it's better. But apparently, I don't have the fix here. Did I just lose that? Hmm. Oh, no. It's just commented out here. Yeah, I have a better version of that where, well, at least in my opinion, better. Where, hold on, let me go to the perk mode. Where when you go up the stairs, it doesn't look like you're going faster. Like you just move in the 2D space. Oh, like it was just absolutely just 2D and nothing else. And it's very, very nice. But then I got the sideways movement to also be good, like the sideways stairs, but I did not figure out how to make these stairs good. So I started kind of refactoring that whole thing, and it's like, okay, how should movement work? I could just give up on these stairs and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with those. Well, in reality, like if you're moving this way, then you would expect the character just to stay still as they're going up because of the camera angle, right? But the way that these stairs worked is that the character just went forward, and then when they contacted the stair, they just started climbing it at the same rate that they would go to the side. And here it was kind of the same, but you also get displaced into this direction. So when this happened, those movements combined would make it so that it looks like you're just moving in the 2D space, right? So that was like one idea, but then I realized that it's gonna be a lot of work, right? First to get the movement right, and yeah, it just I just had a moment of uninspiration for this path, de-inspiration, if you will. I was like, you know, I think I'll do something else. So back to main branch. The because I was trying to do the RPG movement in a way where when you go on the stair, you would hold on. You would go up the stair smoothly instead of like in hold on, I got to do the movement this way. Instead of like that. So instead of like this, you would go like this. So I would like I would let the player clip into the stair and then manipulate their height in a smooth manner. But I didn't finish it, right? Oh hey, here's the world for a new icon for a new tool. That's not in the inventory because I stashed the changes. And when I was making this, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need colors, right? And in the inventory, I don't have colors. I'm like, okay, what the fuck do I do? Right? Like, how am I gonna implement a reasonable color picker when I don't really have a good UI toolkit either, right? It's kind of a nightmare. I at least in my head to make like a color wheel and whatever. I'll probably make a wheel thing at some point, but it's like I just wanted to make this tool, right? I didn't want to go on a UI adventure again, right? So it's like, what do I do? Then I realized. The answer, this. It's so simple. Like I just generate a world with a bunch of different colors, the color cube, and then I can just go in here and it's like, oh, I like this color. Let's get something more blue, maybe. Maybe a bit brighter. Sure. I don't know. This seems like a kind of an ugly color, but let's pick it anyway. Oh, true. But yeah. Hold on. Let me just go somewhere and stay still. You can admire the thing in its full glory. Yeah. But that's that. And then I can go back and over here. And now we have the colors. And that's the color picker. true. But yeah, I really like that. And let me actually restore the stash. And also like how making the 2D UI would have probably taken at least 2 days, maybe a week, maybe a month, depending on if I hit like a refactor point. But making that was like 10 minutes tops, everything combined, I think. It's like, yeah. It feels good to be a winner sometimes. And this is the spawn location tool, still unfinished. It's now highlighting the only spawn location in this map. And the plan is to make left click remove spawn locations and right click place them. Right? So that's what I want to do. And another thing is making the selection tool. And also I made the selection be visible through blocks, right? I think it's better that way. And it still shows you when it's being looked at. And here it's not being looked at because I'm looking at the blocks. But if I go further away, I'm no longer looking at blocks. So I'm looking at the selection. It's a bit maybe scuffed. I don't know if I should have like a range in which this is active. I don't know. Or I could maybe... Eh. Nope. Nope. I don't. And it's not even that, oh, I'm gonna remember everything. I'm not egoing like that. I mean, I guess there's some stuff that I'm gonna copy from the previous game, and then some stuff that I don't even know yet. Right? And yesterday I had an idea for it's like, oh, maybe the brush tool, right? And then I wrote it down. But like there's so much to make that I don't know. It's gonna be fine even if I just wing it. It feels kind of pointless to me to just sit down and think about everything I'm gonna do instead of doing it. Oh, nice comment. Okay, what am I actually? Location tool, yes. The color, yes. Okay, I think I'll do the color first because it's the easiest. So true. So true. I mean, if you analyze the characters, you can pretty clearly tell that it's just keyboard spam by the frequency and the ordering of the characters. Let's see. Ooh, it'll be interesting. Damn, now I want to make something that generates text that looks like keyboard spam, but then if you analyze it, it's like clearly not. I don't know. Okay, anyway. I do this. Okay. If our selection... There's gonna be a few cases here. Okay. I need to do a tuple here, and then ignore that field. If the selection, so the box that we have, hold on, let me clear that. If the box that we have on the world is nothing, then we don't really care about anything. And it can be nothing in two cases. Also, I can just do or here. There we go. Or this. And yep. And then I don't think there's any other case except when we have the spawn location tool active. There we go. Okay, and this needs a thing. Okay. Now every other case. Ooh, I don't even need what it is. I know these will be some, so technically I wouldn't even need this tuple here. Well, that's fine. I'll have it here. Actually, no, I will not. I'll make this a bit simpler to write. And let's do item. Block maybe? Trying to remember the name. And we'll do some. Oh yeah, and I also need to know this. Kind of, okay. Else, do this. Yippee! Now, what else do we have? Can we already get... Oh yeah, these need to be wrapped in some, because... Lolep. And then I'll let their compiler screw at me. Alright. Yeah, how are you doing? And also, about the question you sent me in DMs, maybe? We'll see. Oh, I need to ignore the field. Fair enough. Okay, okay. Yeah. Some, yep. Ooh, okay, so TP tool doesn't really care about anything. Also, I just realized I could make this shorter, but I'm gonna do that in a moment. If we have TP tool, if we have... No, actually, TP tool is gonna be the only one that does this. God damn. Anyway. Gonna have this here. Damn. Good luck, good luck. Ay. I guess when you're teleporting, no, I'm gonna keep it visible. Yeah. Then we have book select. I wanted to have a blue here. Red, maybe like 12. Blue's gonna be 200. Green, sure, we'll have some amount, but less than red. And that'll be our color. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, and we need the fucking alpha. Oh, okay. I'm missing nothing. Nice. Format. The scope. And these could be made shorter by having these pattern matches and the same fucking tuple. We have this or here. And I guess I'll just write that instead of copying, it's gonna be easier. There we go. And then cargo format. Oh, it's already happy with it. Nice meme. What if I kind of want to see it formatted anyway. There we go. This looks fucking like foreign script, honestly. It makes sense, but it's very much, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm thriving. There's some RL obligations that I should do, but it's like, I'll get to those. Oh, the selection. I was meant to do this, this. Okay. And we have. Wait, I'm not using the color that I fucking summon here. Okay. So true. And then selection box color. Ooh, okay, we don't need this here anymore. That's fine. Some color, and then that should be fine. And that should just work. The pattern matches I made here should be easily modifiable like that, so I can just make the thing. I still need to make it so I can scroll the hotbar whenever. This is green, not blue. God damn. But it becomes red when I'm looking at it here. That's good. It does become a different color here. Hold on, let's have it. Let's actually destroy this area. Yeah, it's just green. Why is it green? Well, maybe RGB. And I forgot the order. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. True. Imagine. RGB. Yeah, no. RBG. I'm so green that RGB for me is RBG. Oh, I fucking said it the right way both the times. Nice meme. Anyway. And now we have this thing. It's blue when you hold this, green when you look at it and it's not active, red when it's active, and then when you hold this tool, it's not visible at all, because it would be maybe distracting when you're looking for the spawn locations. Also, I gotta change the color of this. Yeah. And if I hold the TP tool, it's gonna be the same as this. Yep, indeed. That's very cool. Very cool, very cool. Also, what do you think of the icon for the spawn location tool? I was truly just trying to make something. There it is. And I can even have it visible here. Let's go. Very plain, I would say. But it does the job. Spin. Yeah, yeah. That is something kind of. Hold on. That's kind of the problem with the fill tool as well. Nothing tells you that it would be a fill tool. But to be fair, if you look at the like wooden axe in Minecraft, it doesn't really tell you that it should be a fill tool, but that's what they use. right? So I'm thinking like I can just make distinctive icons and then call it a day. Ooh, animations for the tools? Do you mean like animating the icons? Or like animating the contents of the icons, so the meshes? Or like the movement of them? Okay, so contents of the icons. I could do it by having different frames as different worlds, but me, me. I see what you're saying. Yeah, like I could make it so it has an animation T value, and then it just like generates a world based on that T value, right? With code. Or then I have a bunch of different worlds and it's it just picks a frame. Either one would work. Would be very possible. Yeah, and I would also have the icon animation only active when you're holding it, most likely. Methinks. Yeah. That's an idea. Okay, that's done. Now, here's the thing where I want an opinion. Well, actually, I can just. There we go. I'll just have it there, like that. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, only the things that are active are spinning, right? Or the ones that you maybe considered having active because you had your mouse over them. Smile. But also, actually, one detail that I want to stress here, before I make a commit for the color thing, is that when I scroll in the hotbar, let me fill my hotbar with garbage. There we go. Like, if I scroll fast, it never misses a thing that I scroll over, no matter how fast I scroll, right? And I swear with some UI animations in Minecraft, it feels like sometimes when you scroll through that it skips some slots, if that makes sense. But here I made it so when you receive, or when the game receives input that you should scroll, then it at that moment updates the animation shit and it's like, okay, this should spin like this, right? So there's no way to miss any of these. Because every single input that you give to the scroll bar, like, goes through the system, and then when it goes through the system, the animation thing like gets updated at that moment. So you can't possibly kind of skip these. Anyway, okay, I guess I should finish up this one location tool. This is one kind of cheaty method for this that I'm thinking like, holy shit, I kind of want to do that. Where I have a separate world that I just render and that I modify with the selection tool instead of like doing this raw. Because basically what I am thinking is that I'm just gonna raycast. Like, why would I actually do this any other way than doing another world? What the fuck? What am I thinking? Uh, sure. Elder usage? No, not really. It's not gonna have that many blocks, right? I mean, it would actually optimize the rendering. Well, which is easier to implement? That's the real question. Which is easiest to implement? Well, honestly, it's gonna be easier if I just do it quote unquote raw. Yeah. I think so. I think so. And I can like make one function that helps me, and then it's very easy. Okay. Oh, okay, this is already done. Oh, I was supposed to make the commit. How dare I forget? We were only in game.rs. Okay, good. Uh, True. And then I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have this, right? Anyway, let's actually make the commit. I don't care about these. All of these changes that I have here, I'm gonna just waiting for this spawn location tool to be a thing. These as well. This kind of, it's waiting for a related change, but I can make a commit out of one related change. I mean, it was like a chain of things, which is a bit interesting. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Overlay mesh. No, this shouldn't. Oh wait, this is the spawn location tool. That's not what I want to do. Color? Where do I get the color for this? What the hell? Oh, am I blind? Am I blind? 1858? Oh, I'm at a completely different location. Nice name. Okay, 1858. Yeah, this is where we should be. This is where we should be. Spawn location tool isn't a thing in this commit yet, so I'm gonna have to do this. That's good. Interesting cursor behavior. Thank you, GitHub Desktop. What the fuck? What? Okay, they don't know how to handle a mouse cursor anymore. Nice. Oh yeah, because I updated software last night, and now I can't. What the fuck? How did you fuck this up? How? Where's the... Oh my god, I should have never updated this. Is it time to make my own Git client? They can't handle a fucking mouse cursor. Holy shit, what if this is like scrolled on the top? It's still like a constant offset. My god. Hold on, I'm gonna need a moment to gather myself. Because this was one of the one of the good programs, right? That I can just rely on. I can just go here, I can click my things, everything works like it's supposed to. There are some flaws, sure, but it's good. It's no longer good, right? So I just lost a piece of software that I like to use, right? That's... Bruh. No. Fuck. Rest in peace, GitHub Desktop. You were fun to use while you weren't garbage. Fuck it all. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I can individually click these, or then I can go to the side. Okay. Is it time to make the fucking software for staging commits? Maybe, maybe, maybe. Surely. Okay, anyway, let's get this done. I don't care about this, I don't think. Only this is relevant for the colors. And I think if I stash everything, then the project should run fine. Oh, it is not. 1862. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna undo that. Restore, no. Fuck. I can't restore this. Well, whatever. I'll just have to remember to fix that specific thing. I'll fix it right away, actually. And then there should be overlay vertices. Hold on. Okay, actually, I should be here. Yep, and it should be the same here. I think. Oh, no. This is for the first person view, so this should be actually just in vertices. Okay, fair enough. Yes, and then I stash everything, and then I test that the commit compiles, and that's good enough for me. Push that to the world. Let me. That's. Dun, 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 dun. That's one thing out of here. And now I think I don't really have anything else down to commit separately. Everything else is very tightly tied to the spawn location tool. It's weird because I have like in my head an idea of which order these commits should appear in the history. I don't know, I'm probably maybe overthinking it a little bit, but it's fine. Okay. Let's make the spawn location tool work. So I need to raycast against each AABB that those spawn locations have. Oh, what if I made them spheres? That's an interesting idea. I don't know if I want to. I would have to somehow make a mesh for the sphere or then do additional shader code. It could be like a isodecahedron or something instead of a sphere, like the spawn locations. But I'll keep it simple. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm cooking. All right, you wouldn't even believe. All right, do we have? We should have the game context here. Yeah. Oh, for okay. There we go. Okay, so we have spawn positions. I guess I could do the raycasting before I go in here. So I just know. Actually, no. It's gonna be different. Because here we want to destroy, and here we want to place. And for the placement, we want to cast the ray against the world. Actually, yes. except it's gonna be a bit janky, but it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Okay. So, show. Gonna have selection raycast, but it's slightly different. Mm-hmm. What is happening here? So we're returning raycast result. Why is it so complicated? So we have the selection. Okay. And then we intersect the ray. I get a T. Now. Oh. Okay. I should make a better function for this. Oh, actually, I don't have to. I don't have to. This is fine. That's fine. That is fine. There's a song that I listened to recently about red flags, and it's good. It's I have to bring it up. It's so fucking good. I'm actually gonna link it in chat. No, I'm not gonna play it here, but you should. I think you should give it a listen. Uno Reverse is like it's like this is reverse the vocals for a part, and it's like a very short thing. Like it's only the reverse part. Okay, you already know it. Fair enough. It's so fucking good. Hold on, let me. I guess for the VOD, if I don't forget, I'm gonna have it in the description. But there you go. There's a QR code for you. If you're like using a device that can read a QR code. Oh, look, I'm in the QR code. Hello. I hope you already scanned it. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave it there for a moment. Oh, not. I could have been nice and told. I said like, oh, I'm gonna make it disappear in 5 seconds plus the video. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I really like the video that I linked. It's just the drop and the surprise come at the same time. It's so good. Oh yeah. Okay. So we need to make an AABB for each position. I love just saying AABB. Ay. True. Books. I guess I could call new. It's whatever. This is expecting entity coordinates. So it's gonna be like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, because the spawn positions are a part of the map. That makes sense. Oh, we don't have a new for box. That's fine. I'll just use the struct literal format. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Oh? Oh yeah, I need to annotate these positions or the arguments. Holy, yeah, I'm fully here. Hello. Thank you for asking. Ooh. Oh, okay. It needs to fucking like dereference. Sure. Hmm. but I can do block pause to entity pause. But you know, my greatest joy in all of this, like when I'm typing this tool, for example, or like coding this tool, I know that it will work in multiplayer. It just works. By default, it just works in multiplayer. I don't have to do anything. It's so fucking nice. It's actually so nice. Like the only thing that currently doesn't work in multiplayer are the 2D menus, or like choosing blocks and changing saves, like changing the world that you're in. And once I have those, like the multiplayer just is there, right? I do have to figure out how to minimize the latency and make it so people connecting to a server don't experience warping. But it's so nice to make all of these and know that they just work. It's so fucking nice. Did I mention that it's nice? Did I mention that I like it? I don't know. I don't know if I did. But it's really... Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Anyway. Uh, oh yeah, and actually, I don't even have to figure out the location from the ray. Yeah, okay, okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Like, usually when a ray cast, I get a T value for how far the ray is, and then I have to use that to get the location in the world. But here I already know, like, which spawn position the T value is associated with, because I'm like iterating the loop, you know? Like, I got the T value from this location, so, yeah. That's easy. Let's see. If it's none, then we just say, oh, actually, we need to match two things here. And we need to actually cast array. Inject array, and it's gonna be the player array. Player center raider. I think that's all it needs. Oh, it wants semicolon there. Okay, now it's complaining about that. It doesn't complain about the arguments, which is good. Okay. Let's just make this U8 for now so it doesn't complain about the type. Oh. There we go. Accidentally scrolled to fuckville. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that I removed that one thing from this one thing. Hold on. 1858. And it was here. I removed it for the sake of the commit. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, are you ready for a question that you've probably heard before? And also, what is the I don't know. I do not know what the angle brackets are for there. But yeah, the question is, have you played Undertale? I sometimes I feel bad asking that question because I can't remember who I've asked, and it's like they answer, and then I'm like, oh okay, let me have this conversation now based on that answer, and then I forget. Yeah, I know, but it's like, why would I remember continuously if someone has played the game? I don't know. It happens. It happens. But yeah. No, but it was not last night, but the night before that. Uh, okay, okay. Yeah, I started watching like someone's blind playthrough. I did skip around a bit, but I ended up watching quite a lot. And holy shit, that is a game that can make me cry. I can say that. Yeah. No spoilers here for that game. Yeah, definitely a good game. Can say that. And the how to say, and it's like if you go in with the expectation of like having a massive amount of gameplay, I think you're gonna have a bit of a worse time than if you treat it as a story, right? It's like just go in and actually fucking pay attention to the text, right? It's reading time, bitch. uh, and like if you try to play the game without reading, then you miss the entire point. Like it's the same like if I try to hop into a game of fucking TF2 or Valorant and I'm like, where's the story? Right? I don't care about the gameplay. I mean, in TF2 there's actually some amount of story still. Valorant, I think it's just comp shooter, copy paste, and there's nothing to like look into. Maybe the characters have some background stories, but there's no or overarching story. I don't think. How to piss off some dedicated Valorant fan that actually knows the lore. I don't know if there even is lore. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have none, and we have none. Cool line of code here. Cool alert. And if we have none and some, uh, then we will have some. Uh, do, 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 do. Okay, I'll read that in a moment. I'm really glad that you know this. Actually, that is as unironic as I can make that statement. But I am glad. I made it sound ironic though. Holy fuck, I fucked up. Anyway, okay, so we have spawn pulse, and then let's only take the T value. Like we don't need anything else. I think it's called distance here. Fuck. Oh, never mind. Okay, okay. Oh, because it's not an actual like raycast result. It's just a thing. Okay, okay. So we say intersect dot zero. I think. Yeah. Okay, okay. Let's see. Lore is just gameplay explanation. Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of disappointed now. Well, but why are they fighting? Like, is there an explanation for that? I mean, I would guess there has to be. I mean, there doesn't have to be, but I'm like, if they're doing that, most likely they have an explanation for that as well. Some magic material, bruh. Are they like fighting for their own timeline or something? Like, what's the motivation? Well, yeah, well, what do you do with that? Fuck all. Ay, ay. And I guess it's good to have some amount of story in that situation. So if you have someone who just plays the game and then they get bored and they read the lore, then they're a bit more hooked into the game, right? Oh, okay. Okay, so there's like a time rift and the characters come from their own world, but now there's two worlds. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh, and actually, I want to. We don't care about that. This is so many braces. And then we have. Ooh, and actually. Yes, I can make this like this, and then this is the T value, and what was the second thing in the thing? Oh, it's the normal. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. There we go. I think ray distance is a bit better than intersect zero. One team seeking to detonate a spike and steal surrounding radionite. The other. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a deep commentary on the human greed. You have a. I mean, to be fair, that kind of tracks for what people would do. Like you have a parallel world where you can go. It's like, oh, let's go there and steal their shit. You know, like why would you collaborate with the other world, right? Just go steal their shit. So true, so true. So it's just like colonialism, but across the time rift. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. And here we have, yeah, okay, so we still ignore the normal. We don't need it. And we get a statement indirectly if ray distance is smaller than current closest T. Then what do we do? If ray is closer, then we need to replace it. So I'll write some, and then yeah, spawn pause ray distance. Yes. Else it's gonna be the same as the previous one. So you don't want to change it. Hold on, how do I do that? Mm-hmm. I guess I can just write that. Oh, this one's another. Hold on. What the hell? Let's do cargo format and then figure that out. Something wrong in the thing. 2462. Ah. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, actually, I could write continue here instead. If I wanted to be cheeky.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll have the semicolon there. Okay. Uh, Dude, this is one of those questions where I actually don't know if I've played Valorant. 'Cause it's been such a long time ago, and like maybe on a friend's computer, I think. I don't think I've ever installed it. I don't think I've yeah. I don't think I've ever installed Valorant. True. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. I could search for a Riot account. Um, yeah, I mean, I might have had someone like be over, like visiting, and then I played like on their computer like a round or two. I don't know, but because the thing is, like, I've sat in voice chats and or video conferences, as you like to call them, but I've sat in VZs, and then like I've looked at people play, and you know, it's like I see the plays they're going for, and I kind of get into the game myself, like mentally, and yeah, it's like, what's the difference there? I mean, obviously, I'm not playing, but I'm still like kind of at least mentally participating. So it blurs the line in my head. I'm like, wait, have I played the game? You know, that's what has happened with me. Could also swear that I've installed it at some point. Actually, fuck, I don't know. I'm super not sure. Okay, what are you complaining about? What? Expected one field, found two. But what do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to have those there. Maybe that was the problem? No, actually, that's not the case. It's supposed to be here. I said the closing brace in the wrong location. Oh, Hopper's dog! Hello! Hi! Hope you're doing good. Long time no see. Long time no talk. Very happy to see you. How you been doing? How have you been doing? Okay. Curious, dude. I can't right click that text for some reason. Let's see. Oh, oh, that's an interesting definition for the word vicarious, right? Enable JavaScript and cookies to continue. Uh, mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. The Harvest Dog coming in clutch with psychological words, definitions. Not the definition, actually. I came in with the definition from the internet. What am I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, what are we? Why are you complaining about the type? The type must be known at this point. Bruh. But you should know it from here. Why don't you just grab it from the context? What the hell? Aye, aye. Okay. Let's just tell it then. It's unsure. Whatever. It might be because of the continue. You can try and DM it to me on Matrix, and then I'll tell you. You'll get direct feedback. It's gonna be I-32, and then do you care about the other field? You do. Oh, no, I told you to DM me, right? I don't know what to tell you. If I had thought about my actions more, that would have been a timeout instead of a message delete. But I think you can tell from the tone of my voice. And this is just, I mean, partly because of TOS. Yeah, no, it's well, yeah, I'll say this. It's partly because of TOS, partly because of also like my own personal preferences for what should be in chat. And I did tell you to DM me. I did say it. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so option, and then this is gonna be an I-64. Oh, there's a pattern that we're not covering. Oh, it's probably that's why it's fucking complaining. Okay, so some, and then none. So this is the current closest one, and this is... Oh, okay. Okay, so we have none, and some, and then we just say continue. What? Some, none, not covered? What do you mean? Oh, I did it the wrong way around. There we go. Now it probably fucking infers the type, right? Nope. It still doesn't know the type for some reason. That's fine. And let's see. Some boring. What do you mean? Game dev is exciting. It's exciting. How's it boring what you're doing? Now I want to know. Now it's interesting. Right? There's no escape. And web dev could be boring, right? Game dev? I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, I could even do this where I just get the index of the spawn position instead of the position itself. True. Let's do that. There we go. And then USI's there. Oh, it's just fucking is happy about that? What the hell? Why is he happy about that? It should the type should be incorrect. Okay, there's something clearly fucking wrong here. Oh, I see let here instead of just fucking assigning to it. Okay, that's why. That's why I wanted to type annotation. Yeah, okay, now it's happy about that. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Now we have that. And now we just have to erase from the back from the position that the closest spawn location is in. So game state dot blocks dot spawn positions, and we'll do swap erase. I think swap erase is a thing. Oh, it's not. Okay, let's go to the Rust standard documentation. But swap remove most likely, and not swap erase. And why swap remove instead of just remove? Premature optimization. I don't care about the ordering of these and memory, so I can just do that. It is faster. And if I now take the spawn location tool, and I go here, I look at this, I click, it disappears. Wow. Okay, sure. I was thinking that if I look into another direction, it doesn't disappear, but it wants to disappear anyway. Most likely, I just don't check if this is negative, the distance that we have. Yep. Yep. Still need to check if it's negative or not. Well, I should have that in a separate mesh statement. I'm gonna have this here. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. And I do have to do that. That is the easiest way. That is the best way. Okay. Yeah, I do agree. It's oh, actually, Peppers, I haven't shown you the fucking color picker. Holy shit. So I was thinking of how to implement a color picker for this project, and I didn't want to go on a multiple month adventure making 2D UI widgets, right? And then I made this thing. Yes. Well, we have the color cube. And we can just go in here and I can just pick a color. It's like, oh, do I want white? Well, it's in this corner. Hold on, let me go to inventory, get the TP tool. Oh, do I want black? Well, it's here in the corner. Let's go. If I can click A block, there we go. Blue's there, red there, green there, and then everything in between is here. Right? It's very, very nice. And this is like 10 minutes combined. Oh yeah, and this is the grain line. Ooh. So neat. Well, but most of the stuff that I've been working on is just not really something that I can show. It's just like behind the scenes work, right? But it's building up to being able to do things like that very fast and have them actually have impact. Okay, what is then either HSV or RGB? I'll show you what it is. Hold on. So this is what I do, right? I basically just iterate over the RGB values, right? So maybe it should be RGB, but then so this is the actually making the world, right? And when we go here and we look at this function, this is how the colors get mapped. And this, actually, without this, it's so fucked. Actually, I can show you. Let's not do the power of 2 and see what everything looks like. So, well, oh, I guess if I go to the dungeon world, it's gonna look normal because I use textures there and not, where's dungeon? There's dungeon. Yeah, this looks normal because this uses textures, but if we go to the color world, saves, color picker, there we go. Actually, looks fine, I guess. Oh, maybe my colors were fucked up just now. Hold on, hold on. Interesting. Thanks for pointing that out. I think this is more correct now. There at least used to be a reason why I did this for the mapping. I don't know when it changed though. That's very interesting. That I feel kind of bad about having my colors be fucked up. Whatever. Whatever. I think this is just proper RGB now. At least it's mapped differently, right? Well, does this fuck up everything I have so far? That's a good question. Yeah. Hold on. Dude, this color is so washed out now. Yeah, this is like 000, and this is only blue. Then here's only red, and in this corner we have only green. Right here, right? So the value kind of just slowly approaches 1 on each axis, and then you have everything in between in this cube, right? And I don't know, I guess I'll have my colors be the way that they were before, even if it's somehow worse. I don't know if it is. Let me compare. Not inventory, saves. There we go. And we have more dark shades here. No, I think this is good actually. I think this is fine. I get more dark shades. Is that good? Is that bad? That's good question. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know what I'm doing in terms of color. I'm just winging it. Hold on. Inventory, there we go. PP tool. But yeah. This is indeed Le Color Picard. So I have 3 dimensions to work with. Okay. What do I have here now? Thank you, thank you. Yeah. And it is, I told this to someone that I sent this, like a few screenshots of that it's so nice to finally have something that looks cool that I can share. Because most of the things, as I said, it's just like internal engine work, and I can't really show it to anyone. I mean, I can, but it's not gonna look cool, right? It's like, oh, look at this, how I handle the fucking collisions and whatever. It's like, yeah, cool. What about it? Nobody cares, and rightfully so. Well, I mean, maybe if I made like YouTube videos, then there would be some people who care, but no. It's like a very, very small percentage of people. True, the eye candy. That is a good way to say it. Okay. Okay. I need to know the type of this. I kind of forgot already. Okay. Okay, so here's the I-64. Okay. The distance. And then nothing. And then... Is this legal? I don't think so. I think that has to be in braces, right? Yeah. And needs to be some, and that's fine. Now, the tool should work, right? So if I click next to this, it still fucking deletes it. What the fuck? What? What? So remove I. Oh, am I... This might be a different variable that I'm looking at. Yeah. This is a different variable. Dude, what is I here? Who defines you? That is a good question. Let's make it case sensitive. So there's less hits. Oh, is it the player index? It is the player index. Oh. Okay, let's change this so it's less confusing for the inner loops that I have going on there. That was confusing. Yeah, now it actually gives me the fucking error. There we go. Okay. I think this lines or this mesh statement still is very relevant. If I don't have this, then nothing will work. What a bug to have. Okay. Match, and for none, we do nothing. For some, we have the I, and then we don't care about the other thing. And then we just do the swap remove. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot the 2 fucking braces I needed. What? Oh, okay, yeah, it needs to be in a code block because it returns the value, but I don't care about the value. 2481. 2481. There we go. And now I wanna test it with the correct code and then with the incorrect code. And if the incorrect code works, then maybe I'll think about why. Okay, and now we click and it doesn't do anything. Very good. And if I look at it, then it disappears. Very good. Very good. Oh, actually, it's gonna be a bit fucked, but that's fine. I'm actually really glad that I encountered the other error, and it made me realize that this bug exists, because otherwise this bug might have flew under the radar. What I mean? So, if I look next to this, nothing happens. But if I look away from it, directly 180 degrees, then it should still remove it. Hold on. Let's make it easier to see. We're here. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't register the click. Okay. But if I'm inside, then it does. Interesting. Interesting. Let me just print the ray intersect. There we go. Let's take a look-see. It only does it when I press left click. I guess that's fine. Do we get none? I guess. Well, I kind of already know that it's going to be just none when I'm here. I would have expected to get a kind of incorrect result because the selection raycast had this issue. Why did I have the issue with this one then? That is an interesting question. Let's see, where do I get this? Okay. Ray intersect selection. What do we do here? Dun, dun, dun. Or did I just have incorrect values for the ray and I'm misremembering? Might be. Yeah, because I don't have to check for, like, yeah, I don't check if it's less than 0 here. Okay, so the thing works actually how it's supposed to. Awesome, okay. So there's no bug for me to worry about there. That's good. And I guess that... Oh, it's not done yet. I need to still make placing small locations, I think. Yep. Oh, let's make it not case sensitive. There we go. Now for this, not destroying, but for placing, I need to raycast into the world. We're going to say default raycast. What do we actually need? Oh yeah, we need the distance. I guess I'll just do 7 blocks distance. So currently for destroying, I'm saying that it's fine however far away this is. Kind of don't want to do that though. I should probably limit the range. Okay. Well, I can just do it here. Ray distance is smaller than... Then we do this. Else. Continue. That's easy. Two, 4, 8, 4. And we say that we don't hit triggers, I think. Oh.
Oh. Okay. Middle burrow. That's a bit annoying. Oh, I just gotta do this first. That's fine. It's a bit of a band-aid, but we're fine with band-aids sometimes, you know? Okay, so we do the raycast, and then. What do we actually get out of this? Okay, we all usually call it ray intersect. Let's not differ from the norm. So true. Okay, what do you say you have? Pulse, block, pulse, normal, and distance. We do want to insert it into a free position, so we do this plus. Oh, we don't have the math file open. Uh, and we should have a thing here for getting a, yeah, from signed access. There we go. Ray intersect normal. There we go. Oh, okay, good. It's which we might not intersect anything. We need to match on this. I'll just match directly. We do this here, and for none, we do nothing. Oh, okay. Do we get any complaints? We don't get any complaints. That's very nice. I'm curious about this. So this is for T. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because I used these. I was thinking, like, do I have this implemented for I64, I32, or what is the thing? But I have it implemented for everything that implements this numconst trait. And then we have the T1 and T0. And what all this means is if I go down here, we have numconsts implemented for different types. So let's say we have a vector of I32s. The T0 will refer to this field right here. So it gets the 0 for I32, right? If it was I64, then it would get the 0 for I64. Because these are technically different because they're different types, right? And if I had a float, then you'd get that. Oh. Okay. Well, we got no complaints. That's good. So we got a game state dot blocks dot spawn positions push new spawn plus yippee. And this should work if I can place press spacebar with the correct timings. Doesn't seem like it would work, What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Because it works. It works. I can do the thing. The only thing that I can do is place small locations on top of other small locations. Oh, except that I can. I can make them overlap. Oh. So I can have duplicates. That is a bit interesting. And the easiest way to remove duplicates is to make it so I can actually click a spawn location onto another spawn location and have it displaced. Maybe this is not a bug but a feature, or you can stack spawn locations. So you can have a higher chance to spawn at a certain location. Smile? Oh yeah. Surely. I'll just fix that the lazy way. There we go. Generally, you gotta add editing UI to be able to configure. I got a spawning amount, and the UI has to be 3D. Okay, well, you know what I've thought about? Is it would be very nice to, like, imagine that I have a trigger area, and then you have like a door that's gonna close. And what if we just have like 3D circuits, you know? Right? And there's just like a separate layer in the world, and you just place logic pieces down, and you make your circuits. Let's go, let's go. And that's the UI. It's like Redstone, but cool. Aye. Oh, let's also test the save load. So we have this save the world by changing FPS. And we come back here, inventory. And yeah, we have the spawn locations. And we should theoretically be able to spawn in them. Actually, we do not, because I haven't coded that in yet. I would just call it like, this would be like visual coding, like blueprints and stuff like that. So it would be something like that. It's way less like Redstone and way more like blueprints but in 3D. Let's see. Mm. Oh yeah, I would spawn at the spawn locations. Um. There we go. Here is where we. Oh, this is one of the places that we initiate the player. Oh, but if I'm gonna choose a random spawn location, how the fuck? I need the same randomness on the server and the client. And this also gonna fucks with input replays. Like we would just need like a seed value. I guess what I'm gonna do is just choose the latest spawn location. Or like choose a spawn location based on the player ID. Right? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that is what I'm gonna do. Like in the middle of the game, I could have some RNG that based on the game state. But when you spawn in, I guess it's only for the first player that you know the spawn location. For everyone else, if they join in later, I could have RNG based on the game state. So it's deterministic, but still seems random, right? Hmm. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And position. I'm gonna do a thing here. So we have world dot spawn positions dot get 0. Oh, get 0. And then we say unwrap or this. Technically wrong type. Yep. And then block potentials. Excellent job. Ooh. Okay. Oh, now it's fucked. This needs to be borrowed. Sure. Oh, I need to do this in a different order. There we go. Okay, so now we pick the first one. Let's format that. In reality, we are always going to have a spawn location. There's never going to be none, but we just have to explicitly handle the situation where there's none. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's right here? Okay. So I want to do this same thing for in a lot of places, so I guess I should extract this into a function. Yeah, it should be a function on the world. Ooh, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. This makes sense. I could, if I wanted to, have like a random value that I save in the world. So the next time you load in, it's gonna use a random spawn location. Hmm. Yeah, I really do need some like threaded RNG. Not threaded RNG, like deterministic RNG for this. Yeah, I just need to implement my own random number generator, and then I'm like good to go. Fucking hell. Imagine. Imagine having to make your own RNG. Yep, I think for now this is gonna be boring. What do you mean? It's not gonna be used for crypto, right? No, no, no. It's just for like like how to say. If I have a initial seed value, I need to transfer that over the network, which is not bad. But what I kind of want to do is just derive everything. I mean, you're being silly. You're being silly. All that matters is that it's good for gameplay. Yeah. No, I mean, like that's fair. That's fair. You're not being silly. I take it back. I take it back. You're being reasonable. Let's return an entity position directly. You're no, you're a serious goober, right? Oh, serious goober zone. Okay. And then let's just say that a spawn position dot is empty is false. It shouldn't be ever empty. And if it is empty, then something has gone wrong. And then we're going to do direct array access, which just can crash the game if it's empty. And we modulo this by... Oh, and then we need to convert this. Oh yeah, self. Nice. Alright. Then I can go back into game.rs. And position. We just say world.get spawn location. And it's going to be player index 0 because we are the first player in here. Oh, I fucked it up somehow. Oh, I have an extra brace there. Let's go. Alright. I need to search for all the places where you create a player. Host server, position. Yeah, we get it from the world. Oh, we need to do this thing. Okay. Let world. Oh, I guess this might not have any spawn locations. Oh, yeah. I just realized that. Oh, whatever. That's fine, you know. We can deal with that. Okay. And what else do we have here? Next. This is when players join. Okay. And we have the IDs. That's good. That's very good. And this is in game state. Okay. Gotta stand up. Sitting too long. So we're in game state. Do we have... What do we have here? Where do we get the world? Some of the blocks, maybe? Is that where we are? Nope. Oh, no, it is. Okay, sure. We need to dereference you. That's fine. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. I was thinking that this is the game manager and not game state. But yeah. I see. The B and the N. Okay, if I click host server, okay, we don't crash. Why do we not crash there? That's a good question. Oh, so we say blocks new, and then that already. What's the thing? Yay. Okay. If this was empty, then we would crash. When I click host world, we crash instantly. Yes. Okay. That's good. Right. I believe it's just time to make a commit. Like this is done. We just gotta make a commit. Damn. Unfortunate. This is like fanfare or confetti appearing on my screen or in real life when I'm done with the task. It's just done. I gotta imagine the confetti. So have I accidentally? Nope. Not accidentally committed the model for this thing. It's good. Git add. There we go. I need to drink water. Hold on. So I feel like I might have talked directly into the microphone when I went past it. There we go. I have hydrated myself. Small location tool, small location tool. Yes. Also, actually, I'm gonna highlight a commit that I made earlier. This thing. Look at this diff. -24. +14. Right? Something dry. Right? Dry sometimes makes sense, but shouldn't be like a thing that you just follow blindly, by the way. Okay, spawn location tool. Yes, yes, yes. We don't care about that. Oh, there was actually a change I had to commit before this. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, vertex buffer 3. Yes. Yep. Indeed. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, 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 yep. New overlay mesh. Yep. Yes. Don't care about those. Do care about that. Okay. Those wait, now the selection with the cursor works as intended. What the hell? Sure. No, but you know, there's dry and then there's wet. Write everything twice. Alright. Let's see. Oh, but this is spawn location tool stuff. I don't really care about that. Wait, do we render the selection at the correct place now? Hold on, asking for a friend. Or did I fuck it up? In the chase of a good commit. I didn't. Still correct. Interesting. Hmm. If I stash, then everything should work, but I'll check in a moment, right? If everything's correct. I'll like check out commits and then do like cargo check on them. Okay. This is what happens when you don't commit frequently enough. You have to untangle like what goes into what commit. This is needed. I'm just concerned because it doesn't say anything about overlay mesh anywhere here. Oh, I touched the microphone accidentally. Oh no, I'm silly. I'm being silly. Okay, it's all fine. It's all fine. I was looking at the wrong function. Yeah, that sounds like a commit and a half. Okay, this is the function that I care about. Okay, now the selection is broken again for some reason. Okay, nice. Okay. Mesh item stuff. Oh, you don't want that. Do you want this? You don't want that. This is for later. This is for later. Is that all for that? Sure. I'll just call that that. Stash, and then we check. It seems fine. Can we run though? I feel like I'm doing surgery on the code. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Seems to work. Very cool. Alright, and now there's actually one more thing that I want to do here, which is to tweak. Well, okay, let's remove this. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that. But this I do want to do. Let's check. It is indeed only one line. That's good. And now, spawn positions. Yes. Yes. We have that. We have that. This is needed. Yep. Spawn location pool, indeed. That is related. That's, I could just remove this. This is not needed at all, I don't think. And it doesn't appear that it fucked up any of the selections here. That's good. This is all a spawn location tool. Spawn location tool, spawn location tool, spawn location tool. For some reason, I don't have that added anymore, but now we do. Don't care about that. Oh, this should have been a part of the earlier commit. That's fine. I'll fix it later. Spawn location tool. Yes. 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 This is not irrelevant. I don't think. Hold on. This is for changing the inventory. Not irrelevant, no. Seems fine. And what do we have left here? Yep. Okay. I want these changes to be a part of this commit. Amend. Restore the stash. Nice, and now get it back in here. And this I want to be before that. And everything is kind of fine now. This here, that's good. That's good. And now if I stash everything, we will not have the... We don't have the red, green, and blue, and white, and black here in this menu, and I honestly think that's better. They kind of just clutter the menu, and we can place small locations, and we can remove this one. And if I now save this world, we should spawn up there. Yes, we do. It just works. Awesome. I implemented the feature and it works. Yippee! I can easily set the spawn location for each map. So if I go to... what is... Okay, sure. It's just some test. Sus. We don't want to have a spawn location in the void. We will place the spawn location in this room. I kind of want to have it midair actually, so I will do it like this. Oh, I guess the spawn location doesn't have a direction. Like, we don't have a facing direction. That is something that I can implement later. Okay. And now saves. This is gonna replace Dungeon 3. Oh, it's a bit smaller. Interesting. Eh. Oh, is this probably still... This is still the version with information about the secret locations and whatever. And this one doesn't have those. Yes. Okay, that's fine though. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be probably an arrow. But the thing is, I was going to save the location, the rotation, and I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just gonna say that I'm doing it later. Like the main point for doing the spawn location tool now is that, where am I? What map is this? Oh, we just don't have ASD test now. Okay, that makes sense. I have some maps where I want to spawn at 0, and I have some maps where I want to spawn at some other position, right? Hold on. Yep. Huh? Why am I here? Interesting. The spawn location is there, but we still spawn at 0. Or actually, no. On map change, we don't warp. That's the reason. Oh, I should make that happen then. Yeah, okay. We spawn at the right place. We just need to make it so on map change, you go to the spawn location. And, key point, I actually want to go to the latest place spawn location, not the first one. So this is a tweak that I can implement right now. Okay. Yes, it's like that. That gives me the last one, or this like reverses the order that we get the things at. Have the length. Yep. I'll actually reorder these arguments so it's a bit clearer. Two files have thumbnails. Nope, they don't. They don't have thumbnails. And now if I load a world, we go to the spawn. And we don't go to the spawn. Oh, I'm silly. I did the one thing, but not. Oh, I mean, in general, yes. Like if I go, hold on. Do I just want to go to my general files? Not really. I mean, if I have images and whatever, then I do have. Well, actually, I've probably shown this. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything bad. That doesn't seem like it. Yeah. Yeah, but I do have thumbnails for stuff. Yep. Damn. Good luck. Hold on, I have to do a thing. I would just say good luck with that, right? Good luck with that. And the format isn't that complicated. Like the save load format. Right? I could technically just give you the source code for how to load the worlds, and then, but then the issue is I'm gonna fucking change the way that save load works when I update it, and then you're gonna suffer. Why would you need to launch the engine, right? You just know where the blocks are, and you know what they're supposed to be. It's like, oh, this block is a grass block, and at this location, and then you just render it. Duh. It doesn't have to be identical. You just need to be able to parse the file. Let's see. Yeah, you know where each block is supposed to be, and then you render, thumbnail based on that. That's all you have to do. Ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, what I actually want to do now. I didn't write down the fucking atomic step that I want to take, and I'm like, something in. Oh, yeah. When we change the world, we should. There we go. Oh, see? Here we go. There we go. And I go saves. I click bomb big. We go here. I click saves. And we click dungeon 3. We're still not there. What? What? Why? Why am I not there? We have 5 locations where we set the thing. Wait, huh? Ha 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 ha. Where are we here? Where are we here? Input processing. What's the function name? Handle UI input. Yeah. We set the world. Where's the other one? What is this? Payload. Oh, new save. Okay. Fuck. Sure. Sure. That makes sense. I was in a different place than I thought I was in. Fucking hell. That's fine. Now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. Yeah, we're here. Saves. Bombig. Yeah, we're here. Saves. Dungeon 3. And we're here. Nice. Yippee. Big cube? Where are we? Okay, there's nothing here. I don't know if this is good. Where is the big cube? That's my question. Is that like broken for some reason? Maybe. Well, if there's one save that's broken, whatever. If it uses the outline blocks, then it makes sense. But it doesn't say anything about being broken, which is kind of sus. Yeah, whatever. But, alright. Also, I should... Well, the concept of a save means that I should, when I load a world, I should remember the name of that world, and when I save, I should overwrite that specific save, and not the save named ASD test. Yeah, but I think this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Damn, I got 2 things done in 2 hours. Imagine. 1 hour per task. Yeah, I was going a bit slower this time. But that's fine. I mean, it's true. It's true. 2 hours is a short stream, right? Like, 2 hours of work. Like, 3 hours starts to be reasonable. That's how I truly feel. Without an ounce of irony or anything. Well, what if, the thing is, if I go for 2 hours, and then you need to go, you can just go. Like, you don't have to be here, right? Nobody's making you. And we do go to the latest small location, which is good. Very good, very good. Very okay. Okay, that's that. Do I have anything to commit? I do. Okay. Oh yeah, I do have these things. Oh, there's some stuff that I actually want to amend to the previous commit. The thing is, I'm fine with just nobody being here, right? That is fine. Don't worry about that. You have your own life, and I have mine. Okay, so this is that. I guess this is the thing that I want to amend. It's good. It looks good. And I can stash this. Everything should work. We double confirm. Dude, if I cared about the viewer numbers or like people being present, I would be sad about like having 2 or 3 people present. I think it's like, damn, I've been streaming for this and this long, and I have this many viewers. It's like, bro, why would I care? Right? Like, genuinely, why would I care? That is like, if I was trying to optimize for viewers, then sure, I should care about it, and then like maybe feel bad to motivate me to think like, okay, how do I grow the stream or whatever. But I would rather just turn on the stream, do the game dev work, archive the stream after, and I'm done with the thing. I don't need to grow this. It's fine. That's a good commit. We don't need those. Items are fine. Yeah, actually, methinks this should be discarded. What if I discard just this? What does it look like if we have a scrolling menu for the inventory? Yeah, see, it's like when you start thinking about like optimizing the stream, then you immediately get to that kind of territory. Like, I'd rather not. I would rather not. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look at the inventory. It's a bit more scuffed like this, honestly. I would like to remember still this thing. Okay, I'll do like a hack. There we go. Let's go. It's now in the commit history. It exists. And now I will say the stream is ending. Hold on though. I'll check something real fast. The only thing, or the only place where I care about the viewer count is for the raid. If there's like 7 people, then that's gonna make someone's day, I think. Oh, 3. We shall go with 3. Ghetto. I'll send you over there. He's also game dev, doing some engine-less stuff, I think. At least at some point they did. Be nice. There's no raid message. Just be polite, follow the chat rules, and yeah. Damn, I also gotta re-encode the latest stream and archive it and upload it. I still haven't done that. But yep. See you later for now. Bye.